Hey everyone, welcome back to the Grand Excavation. It's the 25th episode, and if we were in a regular series, I would be doing you a world tour, so that's basically what I'm going to do. You see, this was not what the world used to look like. In fact, here you go. This is what the world used to look like. There is a woodland mansion that has completely been obliterated, gone. It was to sit over here. Then all of this area, it was a lake, a river, a massive thing that I have drained, and I have still some more things to drain. And in general, this area is been pretty roughed up. This is the place where I'm mining my 1000 by 1000 ore from the surface into bedrock, which I might turn into a million by a million more on that later. Anyway, world tour time. So this is the place where I am working with. I am here destroying the world. I have there my beacon. I am moving the beacon around. I am mining, and that's very funny. But what do I actually do with the blocks that I mine? Usually you guys don't see the background of what I am doing in the Grand Excavation, but allow me to explain you. I have set up a small base of operations, which is not really a base, but yeah, a small base of operations. In here, this is my warehouse. This is where I store all of the blocks that I've been mining. So the precious ores, the really precious ores. Some chests are still empty because I have not filled them. Other ones, yeah, they are really packed with a lot and a lot and a lot of blocks. These chests here are important though, so this one is because I'm stupid and sometimes I trigger raids because of the village, so I beat the raid, I store here the totems of undying. This one has more miscellaneous things like the elytras, you know, places where I store chests, name tags, things that I find that I figured out they are important. And this one is my ender chest where I have the shulker boxes that I use to bring the blocks from the Grand Excavation into the warehouse. I also have here some of my extra tools, so the netherite O, oh yes, I have a netherite O. I also have here Silky, O Fortuna, Shovel 2, Shovel 3 and all of the other cool tools. The Silk, the Fortune, the Normie and the Shovel the First. These are the tools that I use. And yeah, sometimes they take a beating, more on that later. On the segments of the small base of operations, that is the iron farm that I built to have a lot of iron to have the beacon. This is where I plant wheat, potatoes and carrots to take care of the food situation of the world. And it is a small cow crusher. This cow crusher, I have it here, well, the vegetables and stuff. Actually, this needs to come with me. This is not in the right place. Yeah, in here I have extra food that I bring. So I have from steak to potatoes and golden carrots. And what else do I have? What else do I have? I have there an armorer, which is where I sell iron to get emeralds, just in case I need emeralds to mending books. I had to set up a mending villager to get them. In this place I have a cleric where I trade basically the profits of my skeleton farm. You see, since my tools take a really huge beating, I have a spawner XP farm, and from that I get the rotten flesh, and I also have a small sugarcane operations down there. I'm also going to show you that later. This guy is where I trade the zombie flesh. He gave me emeralds, he gave me XP. Typically, the way I do is that I mine, my tools take a beating, now they are repaired, but they took a beating, I came here, I bring these things, I trade with the villagers, I start repairing, then I go to the spawner and repair the rest. Now, what else do we have? In here, only two more things. I have here a cartographer village, that guy who buys paper, that's why the sugarcane farm's there, to turn into paper. And in here I have my mending villager. Yeah, there you go. He is very expensive, but yeah, at least it's something. Now, for the village, that's pretty much it. I have a nether portal there, which is a way for my nether fortress. I plan in the future to do a blaze spawner farm to make even more efficient way to gather experience, but for now this portal basically leads only to the fortress. There is nothing there. So allow me to show you the other part of my base, of my small operation. I set up a branch mine to pick up the first diamonds, and I was digging these because I thought, why not? I need to remove these blocks anyway as part of the excavation, but most of them are just placeholders. They are not really a branch mine. It reached the point that this huge tunnel came to this massive cave that you guys can see, which is still today very pristine. I haven't done pretty much anything here because at some point I'm going to come up here from the sky once I mine enough blocks. So there you go. I have done though this small bridge because coming with horses into the water is really annoying. And by the way, this used to be a huge lava lake. I am just removing lava from this place to smelt some ores that I get, and also to cook the food. Yeah, because I cook the food over here. Why doing it on the surface if I could go it down here? Yeah, it's pointless. So this is my last base of operations. Let me park here the small ores. This portal takes us to the netherite farm. Let's start by that. It has been a while since I came to the nether the last time. I don't know exactly what was the direction, but I killed something here, so I guess this was the way. Alright. There we go. This is the netherite farm. This was where I came with beds and I blown up a lot. Yeah, there we go. I blow in all of the directions, as you guys can see, and I have now all of these amazing netherite tools and the other ones that I show you inside of the ender chest. And I still have wool here for even more if I want. Yeah, so this is the netherite farm. You probably know how a netherite farm looks like, but just to show you, it's just a huge amount of holes in the ground to find ancient debris. So yeah, just to show you because it is a world tour. Yeah, it's kind of boring, but I did it, so I'm going to show you. Now for my beautiful base of operations here. So I have here essentially a small sugarcane farm, nothing fancy, nothing automatic. I'm just harvesting it here and there to pick up, as I told you, some sugarcane to do paper and trade for experience and emeralds. In here I have my enchanting setup. This was where I enchanted everything that I have in this world. I have this chest here with some miscellaneous things that found its way down here somehow. Yeah. And in here we have the beautiful zombie spawner farm. There is a spawner behind this wall. They are coming through the tunnel, and this is a very efficient farm. Allow me to store the sugar canes over here. And yeah, this is where I cook things. So I bring one bucket, I place lava, I replace the buckets, and these things here are coming since I kill these zombies here. Sometimes the zombies came with armor and I smelt the armor there. The results are in this chest over here. I use the gold to make golden carrots. I use the iron to make iron swords because with the new way of killing zombies, the XP is very easy to get, so I don't need to use the netherite sword because netherite has mending, and this mending essentially leaks some XP to the sword. I don't want that. I want to be very efficient. So that's it. This is pretty much everything I have. Oh, and I have here a clock just to remember myself to sleep before going if needed. So let me sleep, let us go to the surface, and let's speak a little bit about the plans for the future. I've shown you how I work in the background. Now it's time to speak a little bit about the future. So you see, the wall is not yet completed, and it's still going to take me a long time to make a 1000 by 1000 wall from the surface into bedrock. But you know what? I'm enjoying the process. I find it very relaxing and kind of therapeutical to have some music on the background and just be mining a lot. It's crazy to me to think that the spawn was really right there. It was a huge forest, the woodland mansion, the river. This area was all forest. It's gone. It's pretty much gone. So the future is keep mining the ore, of course. After that, there is a couple of things that I want to do. I want to do a blaze spawner farm because blazes are much better in terms of XP to repair the tools, so I think that is going to increase my efficiency. After that, I want to go crazy. As long as I have someone willing to watch me doing this crazy project, I will keep it running. So originally it was 1000 by 1000 no, because I reached 1000 subscribers, but I enjoyed this so much that I want to become the crazy guy that made a 1,000,000 by 1,000,000 block in Minecraft. I don't know if it is even possible to do such a haul in a lifetime, but as long as I have someone supporting me on YouTube and Minecraft allowing me to do it, I'm going to do it. I will become most likely the richest player in Minecraft if I keep doing that as well. So you can imagine the thumbnail, the richest player in Minecraft, the idiot that is mining 1,000,000 by 1,000,000 blocks. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyway, Thank you guys so much for the support. As I usually say, this channel and this series is as much mine as it is yours. I am just the tool making this crazy project. You guys are the ones pushing the buttons and supporting me. So thank you so much for that. I really hope that you are enjoying, guys, and I also really hope to see you on the next one.